experts of friendship. We just want to discuss the issue and share our different perspectives when it comes to this issue. So let me introduce my panel. Seated closer to me, I have Stella Nasumbu. She is a digital content creator. At the center, I have John Kabubu. He is a communication consultant. And on my far end, I have Sylvia Mora. She's the CEO of Tech Hub, as well as an advocate for special needs persons. Thank you so much, and Happy New Year to all of you. So, like I said, none of us are professionals in this. We all have good friends and bad friends. But let me begin with you, John. Perhaps, how has friendship been for you? Just give me perhaps, or share with us what friendship has been for you, be it positive or negative, something that has really stood out, be it something a friend did that you thought, wow, that was really selfless of them, or wow, that was very selfish of them.
Well, friendship for me has been mountains, it's been valleys, it's been a plateau. When you're up, you're up. You have a lot of friends, you have people who want to be with you, you know, you have people who cheer you on. When you're down, that number goes down. And you're left with the people who value you for the person that you are.
Right.
And, you know, when you're in the plateau, you know, it's either here or there. You know, you'll either get some people or you don't. In December, I was in trouble. And my 12 friends who I've had since high school, we call ourselves Walema Boys, since university. For 18 years, we've known each other. They came through for me. And they've been coming through for me from 2016 to 2018. Those 2 years have been very, very difficult for me and other friends and family as well. But I think it's important for you to be very careful how you pick your friends.
Right.
So that you don't go through, you know, most of this you'll go through, of course, with experience. Experiences will come through that will teach you. It's not, you know, there's no formula, this is how you pick a good friend, this is where you go to find a good friend. You know, people think going to church will help you get good friends. Right. But even in church, they are duplicitous people. So, you know, that's what I'd say has been my experience with friends.
Right.
So far.
Share with me your experience, be it something positive or something negative that happened within your journey of acquiring friends.
I can say I've had both extremes. As a parent, in business, and also as an individual.
Right.
And I have true friends, like that one I know I can call at midnight. I have a special needs child. So there are those people I know on standby. If I call, I'm going to Hosi, I know within half an hour they're going to show up and truly show up. There are those I know I will text and a reply will come like 3 days later. Oh, I forgot. Oh, how is it going? So I can say I have categorical friends, because there are those ones you'll see the phone call and you know, tonight we are dying, you know. So across board, there are those in business, you know, I'm in this situation, I need business advice, and they will pick up your call and they will guide you. So you need to choose your friends knowingly and intently, knowing that here, this is our department, so that you don't have disappointment. Because if you expect, even if you give your best, you do not expect the same from people. And managing our own expectations actually can help you, even in friendships.
Managing your own expectations.
Yes.
I like
that. So out of whatever relationship it is you are in, just know your expectations are up until here. So you don't go like, oh my God, why did they do that? And we're all different. We're all different.
Tell me your story.
I think for me, I've been able, with experience and with age, to compartmentalize all my friendships. So there are those who are friends, and then those who are friends, sort of. And then there's the, we might be friends, I don't know. Yeah. And all of it is based on experience and, you know, the actions that have taken place within, you know, the context that we've been in business, in friendships, in whatever context. As long as a good turn, a good deed has been returned, then you are friends. You're friends for life. And if you're the sort of person who have the same ideals, then you're friends. If you're friends, you're those people who, I know if I'm in trouble, you are neither here nor there on the response chart. And then we might be friends is, I have not tested you, so I don't know whether you're a good friend or not.
Now that's the thing. That's the thing. How do we know who is a good friend? Just because I came through from you for one occasion doesn't mean that I would automatically fall into your friendship list.
No. It's a long-term thing. It's a long-term thing. It's not the people who are, I call friends and are certainly almost like family, have been in my life for over 5-10 years. Those are the kind of people I call friends.
Okay, let me play the devil's advocate. We've seen scenarios where you find people who have had friendships for 18 years, something happens, and then a friendship of 18 years just goes like that. They never talk to each other. So is time a way that we should measure friendship, John?
No.
Oh, no. Sylvia. Sylvia has already... Okay, let me hear from you. Go ahead.
Sorry. No, I'm speaking that from experience. Like a total stranger from 1 second can turn into your closest friend at that time.
And vice versa.
Vice versa. The person who's been there for the longest will not be there for you. Same thing. So you cannot say time is a factor. It's just how deep your relationship level is. Remember, I can meet you and we connect. I can meet you and our blood be like, oh, you know what? No. You know? So it's not a time factor. I can't say time.
For you, it's not.
I don't think so.
For me as well, no. I think, you know, I'm a Christian. So even when God is testing people, he's looking for how consistent you are.
Yeah.
So consistency.
Consistency is key. It's important. You know, a friend can wrong you and you know, you get to a point where you're not on talking terms, but you need to look back and think, has this person been consistent?
Indeed.
Yes, they messed up this one time, or the second time, or the third time, but have they been consistent in being a friend?
Yeah.
So if the person is consistent, that's a friend worth keeping.
You know, John, I like that you say that friendship is not just a matter of time, but consistency.
Yes.
I need to tweet that because, like you said, you've had friends since you were university. You said about 18 years.
Yes.
So in university, here you are, your friends. Then outside, when you leave university, things happen. People go about trying to figure out life. So you see that these people that you were once tight with, you don't talk as much. You're still friends, but you don't talk as much. So 2-3 years pass by, then something happens, then you're back to normal chatting and conversation. Then life happens, you get married, then you take a step back. But there are those people who seem to always be there in the rear view mirror, that you can always be like, you know, when I need this and this, these people are there, even though you don't talk to them on a daily basis.
Remember the program Neighbors, where you'd go for like 2, 3, 4 years, you've not watched it, then you come back and you just flow. There are friends who are like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's the being consistent.
Right.
I think for me that is key. That's what even God looks for in us. How consistent is your character? True. When he's testing you, he's building up your character.
Wow.
So you see, that for me is important.
It's key.
Yes.
Right. Stella, Sylvia mentioned something. You know, there are those friends for today we're doing dying, you know, and there are those friends for business. Is it important to break down your friends? Like, okay, these are my friends when we're going out. These are the friends when it comes to business. These are the friends for blah, 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 ta-da-da-da, etc.
I don't think you should set it in stone, however.
Okay.
I mean, it's good to compartmentalize because that way you're managing your own expectations, so you're not that needy friend who clings on forever.
You don't want to be
Please,
that friend.
Be with me now. I mean, you're not that person. But then at the same time, I believe in flow. Just go with the flow because I have a business friend who is now my best friend.
Wow.
It's very weird, but you know, that transition happened without us really working on it. We met so much, we're like, see, we just hang out now and become, you know, friends for real. So keep your keep your heart and yourself open to whatever opportunities are out there. You know, your work friend could become your best friend. Your dundaing friend can be, you know, the friend that helps you out when you're in a tight spot. So, I mean, have them, but like have them loosely, you know? Don't have them concrete, like compartmentalized, like this is my friend in this area. This is my, yeah. Don't close yourself out.
Sylvia, you're the one who brought in that notion, so I would, and you're chuckling, so I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay, it's not that, you know, there is the unspoken word.
Yes.
So, like, I don't have to say it. If I see a phone call at this hour, I have, like, a script to expect.
You know what's going to happen. Right.
You know? Then there is that person you will just call. Even by the way you say hi, they'll be like, what's up? You know, so it is a matter of like how deep your relationship is with someone. There's that one you'll be like, okay, you're holding on tears, but they can never, they don't see that. There is a special eye that a true friend sees through. You're smiling, but deep inside you're broken. Right. Yeah. There's that person who will look at your face and know there is that twinkle that's missing. There's someone you laugh and they'll be like, you're faking it, what's up?
Right.
You know, so there is all these kinds of people, but you'll be even shocked, like a business person, you walk in and that day they tell you like, something's the matter. And you don't expect that from them. True. So yes, you know your relationship is business-based, but if you just like let ease, because that's the point at which you choose. Do I really want to let this person into my space? Or do I want to keep them there as in, okay, it's personal, let's not go there. You see, it's also an intentional decision that you have to make as an individual when you're choosing how deep into your life you let people.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so I want us to take a commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to put a spotlight on ourselves and decide how do we decide to become good friends, and what does it take for you to become a good friend. I'll continue sampling a lot of your feedback on Twitter, so stay with us, keep tweeting. We'll be right back, so stay with us.